Welcome to Late Nights with Love. I had so much fun recording this episode. It actually was going to turn into a 20-minute episode, but I wanted to be respectful of y'all's time. I hope you all enjoyed as much as I did. This one's going to be really good. You want to stay tuned. Love you. Bye. So I'm pulling my power from this right here, this little globe right here. I want to spend some time talking about something that I did not realize about swimming. One of the hardest things for me in swimming was not actually swimming, not the technique of the freestyle or the technique of the backstroke. The technique that wasn't the hard part for me. The hardest part for me was floating. And the reason why I bring this up is because when you float, and I learned like the kids, like the starfish, you stretch out and you lay on your back. You cannot float if you're so fixated on holding on to things. You find yourself holding on to your legs, or holding on to your arms, or holding on to your core, and you will find yourself in balance or sinking in whatever direction of what you're holding on to. And I remember going through several lessons. The first lesson I tried to float, the second, the third, the fourth, the fifth lesson, I could not float. It wasn't until the sixth lesson that I learned how to float. And the key difference between the first 5 lessons and the 6 lessons was one simple thing. And that one simple thing was letting go. Letting go. And I realized that while that was one thing that appears to be simple in that moment, the act of letting go is not an easy thing to do in everyday life. Maybe you're out there holding on to that person that told you that you weren't enough, that you will never be successful, that you will never be able to get out of your zip code. Maybe you're holding on to the fact that you are just made different. You walk different, you act different, you stand out from a crowd. And most people judge you because you're different. Or maybe you're holding on to the fact that you grew up in a household that doesn't look like everyone else's. You may have grown up with parents who act different, or maybe you grew up with a parent or a family member that took you in. And you're holding on to that, and you're letting that define who you are today in this very moment. But I want to let you in on something. You can't become the person that you find yourself waking up smiling about. You can't become the person that you find yourself Googling about at 2 o'clock in the morning. You can't become the person that you know that will change the trajectory of your life if you're holding on to all of those lies that people have told you all of your life. And I'm here to tell you, honey, if you want to be all those things that you're thinking of, you can be. But you cannot be it if you're still holding on to those things that other people told you that you can't be, that other people told you that you wouldn't be, that other people told you that you couldn't be. You have to let it go. And I'm speaking from experience, because there is a lot of things that were holding me back, and it felt like it was holding me back with constraints where I couldn't move. I felt stuck. I felt cemented to those thoughts that other people had projected on me. And it stood in my way for a really long time. So if you take anything from me, I know we were talking about swimming, but I want you to know right now in this moment, you can be everything that you are imagining right now if you choose to just let it go. Let it go. Right now, you can do that. And float. Float. Embrace who you are. Don't walk into a room with your head down. Like Janelle Monáe said, I don't walk into a room, I float. Float into the room. Because that room is meant for you to be in. You deserve to be in that room. Every room you walk into, you deserve to be in that room. That room may not deserve you, but you deserve to be in that room. And I want you to remember that all of those experiences that you had were those stepping stones that you needed to make you the most powerful being that you could be. Those weren't failures. Those were trials that put you in a space that showed that you can persevere. So as you're stepping into these rooms, own your power. Own your worth. Know your value. Because these spaces are meant for you. Float. Floating, it doesn't take any effort. It's weightless. You just float. Don't let it weigh you down. Thanks for watching my video. Be sure to like and subscribe. And while you're at it, grab a copy of my book, Promote Your Damn Self, available at shantellove.com as well as Amazon.